Alright, it was finally time to do something I wanted to do for quite a while, and that's a community event with you guys. And what a better way to kick it off than with 100 laps of Dragon Trail in a Volkswagen Beetle. I'm not exactly sure why you all signed up for this, but honestly, thank you very much for doing so. It turned out to be a pretty awesome race. So here's a full recap of how it all went down. ECS. And off we go. Oh. I think this is mostly... Wait a second. First lap, I need the radar. Wow, look at all of those Beetles. Oh, someone crashed. Okay. I can see spins. Okay. I don't know where to go. There's a lot of Beetles around me. Let's go, or let's try to go on the outside here. 5-second penalty. I don't know who was that, but okay. Start looking good. Okay, PA. Looking good. At the start, things were a bit messy, but I really wanted to stay as careful as possible. Of course, that's easier said than done. One mistake usually means a spin with this car, especially in lower gears. Still, I held on, kept my focus, and somehow made it through. And, well, this is just the beginning of this very, very long race. Saving fuel, let's send it. Oh, not really a send, is it? Dan got a 5-second penalty. I don't know what for, but probably crashing. That chicane. First time I survived, I guess I did. Oh, someone didn't. I think that was shots. Okay, P6. First lap. Okay. Well, just trying to save some fuel now. I mean, this is all going to be about fuel saving here. Saving fuel and saving tires. The goal for this race was actually quite simple. Save the tires as much as possible, because I didn't want to make any more stops than it was absolutely necessary. I mean, after all, it's a very long race, 100 laps. I also tried to save a bit of fuel where I could, just to optimize everything and stretch the stint a little longer. I mean, this is only the beginning of this. 100 laps still in front of us, actually 99 at this point. Oh! I think I need to overtake as soon as possible. Oh! Yeah, just short shifting at this point. Just short shifting. Beetle. I mean, I don't want to be close here. I mean, I want to be close, but not too close. Oh, yeah. Look at all of those Beetles. You wanted the Beetle Cup? You got it. Yeah, that's the difficult part, keeping this car on the track. Just keep it on the track. So you're saying that I should do 100 laps with a Unimog on the Nordschleife? That would probably take like 10 days. Whoa! Oh yes. Got it. Go. Nice. Oh, that's nice. That's not nice. Well, the situation worked out nicely. but for me. Not so much for the other drivers. Some of them were really struggling just to keep this car on the road. The first few laps were, I'm just going to say it, eventful, to say it least. Like I mentioned earlier, this car is very tough to handle in lower gears. But after a couple of laps, I kind of found my rhythm, caught up the leader, and eventually I decided to send it. Try to overtake now. Got it. Got the lead, lap 9. For the next few laps, nothing much happened until I noticed something. Sam was actually catching me. I was pretty surprised by his pace. It meant I'd probably need to push a little bit harder through the dead chicane, which usually doesn't end well. And sure enough, I made, well, a little mistake there. Well, it could have been a lot worse. Sam closed the gap even more, but just then it was time to pit. That's when I realized he had a little bit less fuel than me. Okay, mediums and refuel, but I have to refuel for 16 laps now. Oh, yeah. He has less fuel than me now. When I exited the pits, I noticed Sam had taken a little bit less fuel than I did, which of course meant that he would have to pit again before the end. Well, a lot of times, but maybe one time more than me. That gave me kind of a bit of a relief, to be honest. It meant my strategy was on track. So for the next 15 laps, nothing much happened until he decided to pit. Maybe even 2 more. Let's try to do 2 more. Sam is in the pits. 5% of fuel, I have 13. Oh, that's good. 16, I think 16 is the limit. Mediums and okay, let's go again. Now I was back in front of Sam, which was definitely a relief once again, but this time he had the gap to close, and that meant one thing. He had to start pushing, and by pushing I mean push really hard. But here's the thing, when you start pushing, especially through the chicane, you're taking a big risk. A really big one. And well, that risk caught up with him. He made a little mistake and became a victim of the chicane. Wait a second. Where is Sam? After my next stop, Sam was no longer the problem. Now it was Macho Monkey. He had just passed me, and I knew I had to start pushing to catch him. The thing is, he's really fast, like seriously fast. I knew it wouldn't be easy to close the gap, and definitely it wasn't. The next few runs through the chicane were quite brutal, and I was right on the edge. But then, eventually, something happened. Once again, the chicane took its toll. Oh, that's a big one. That chicane. And I also think he has damage now. But after my next stop, he got seriously close. Again, we were clearly on different strategies, and I was doing everything I could to defend my position and stay in the lead. I figured he was probably running a little bit less fuel, which meant he would need to stop again before I did. So holding onto the lead here, it was actually critical. I also guessed he was starting to fuel save for a little while at least. So I believe everything was kinda under control. It was looking really good until this happened. Oh, no. Of course I had to make a mistake. I guess let's make it interesting. Oh, man. But now Macho Monkey was back in the pits, and I knew I had to start closing the gaps. That spin cost me probably 10, maybe even more seconds, and well, yeah, it was quite a lot. So after a few more laps, I came back in. It was time for the mediums, and from that point on, it had to be showtime. Later on, I switched to the softs and the strategy was really starting to come together. He managed to extend the gap a bit, for sure, but I was catching up. And then, once again, that one moment happened. Ooh! No, Macho Monkey! Spun there. He spun. And then he made that mistake. Just like I mentioned at the start of the video, this car is really twitchy in the lower gears. He hit the curb and unfortunately that was it. But that mistake, it made a lot of things easier for me. And honestly, it really decided this race. Then just a few more runs through the dead chicane. The softs felt better right away and I started pushing, going for the fastest lap of the race. And yes, eventually I got it, but it wasn't quite the same. I was really hoping for a fight all the way to the end. Still, it's a win, and hey, I really cannot complain about that. GG's. Let's go, everyone. What should I say? Thank you very much, everyone, for watching and for joining this. Once again, I really hope that you enjoyed in this video, and please let me know if you would like to see more races like this one. Before I finish, I just wanted to say one big thank you again to everyone that took part in this race, because Beetle isn't easy to handle. Seriously, thank you very much. And if you would like to be part of more community events, head over to the website and check out what's coming up. You can sign up for multiple events or even jump into our latest hot lap challenges. Once again, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.